Alrighty guys, welcome back. Here we are just about to jump into the next match for today, which is of course the semi-final, the first semi-final of the day between Team VN and the SuperNoobs here on Himmelsdorf. So let's go ahead and jump right into this one, loading in, and I think I'm going to be rolling out with the guys from Team VN to start us off today. So we're going to be taking a look at how they roll out of the gates, and of course, in terms of the tank picks, we're seeing very standard tank picks here on Himmelsdorf. The only real sort of choice, I suppose, is do you go with the AMX 5100s? SuperNoobs have said yes, we're going to go with two AMX 5100s. Team VN have said no, we're going to go with another two IS3s. So that's probably going to work out pretty well for them, I'd say. So just off the tank picks alone, I'm liking Team VN's lineup. You know, with IS3s, you do want to see them generally kind of try and stick together so you can really utilise the power of that high alpha damage. But for now, let's take a look at their lineup. In the first IS3, we have Curry Rock. In the second is going to be Milo VN. Driving the third, we have Jura. The fourth is going to be driven by Syndicate Test 91, TN Hand 0051 in the fifth. And the sixth IS3 here is being commanded by Wishan. And they have elected to go for the Cromwell as their tier 6 tank, and that's going to be in command of Death Hunter VN. So, and Death Hunter actually taking a few shots across there from the T37, trades out well with that one. That's one of the nice things about the Cromwell, is it does have a nice, pretty chunky health pool for a tier 16, 750. So it's going to work out nicely for Death Hunter. And right now he's just kind of feeling it out a little bit, probably proxy spotted that T37 there, but let's actually take a look at what... Ooh, this is interesting. They've sent a lot of their tanks, Team VN, up on towards the hill. So, I see. That's pretty good. But right now it looks like... Oh, wait, are they waiting? Are they waiting for a reason? Ooh. I'm not too sure. Maybe they're just stopped for a reason, but it looked like a very sudden stop on the BN side. So how's everyone else doing? Let's actually have a look down here and take a look at whether the SuperNoobs are suffering the same sort of problem that looks to... Oh no, there we go. We are seeing them moving finally. So Milo is going to be starting out second. Jura leading up the charge in his IS3, and he's already taken one shot. But now we can see on the mini-map the SuperNoobs are rotating to get themselves in towards some nice positions to defend out this two-flag push, which is exactly what it's going to be. I'm a little bit worried for Team VN because look at this. They've got these two IS3s all the way back here. So they're pushing into the flag essentially undermanned, which is not good. Not good at all. But who knows, it might work out for them. We're about to find out. Oh, and Wishan misses that one. But back on towards the flag, we can see now TN Hand 0051 dropped down to 77% hit points. So he's going to be feeling a bit of pain right there. And there we go. Some more tanks coming around the corner from the SuperNoobs. They're going to be focus firing on, well, everyone. Jura seems to be the target. They're getting dropped down to 6% HP. The next ricochet means that he's not down just yet. Tank finishes him off. Now TN Hand is the focus. Drop down to 2. Drop down to 0. Those AMX 5100s are ripping up the IS3s right here. Syndicate Test does manage to find the last in the scuffle, but Tangaroy taking down Syndicate Test right after that means that the SuperNoobs are looking pretty good right here. Only having lost 2 tanks so far and taking down 3 of Team VN's. But Team VN far from out of it. They've still got 3 big beefy IS3s up at the moment. And those AMX 5100s may be reloading at the moment as well. So we can see right here Milo VN just needs one more shot placed on towards him and he will be going down. Is that going to be coming in though? Oh, nice little job here with Wishan, and yes, it is going to be enough to save him. Milo, oh well, saving for a moment, but he's not saved anymore. So right now we've got Kong Sun in his IS3 here with the SuperNoobs, 100% HP. We can see Tangeroy still up, NT Lock still up. Looks like he's reloaded as well, so that is not good news for the last two remaining VN members. They needed to do something while these AMXs were reloading. They weren't able to, so instead they are simply going to be taken down. Kong Sun takes down Curry and Rock. NT Lock gets the second last shot on towards Wishan. Tangeroy finishes him off. It's going to be the SuperNoobs win there on the first round here in this best of 3 on Himmelsdorf. So, right now, going to be taking a look at the team score after that one. We can see up the top for the SuperNoobs, NT Lock in that AMX 5100. He always does a good job, and this one was no exception with 2,506 damage dealt. So, it's looking like right now we're going to be jumping in towards the next picks. There we go. So what have we got up next? Let's see, we've got... Okay, so they're going to be going with... There is two 5100s again, and it seems like we may even be seeing just an exact mirror matchup from the looks of it. And, yeah. Mirror matchup coming up right now. So, the SuperNoobs going to be locking in those two AMX 5100s. The AMX 12T Dura locking in the Cromwell as well. So, alrighty, and it looks like we're just about ready to go. We'll let everyone know that we are ready as well. There we go, and we're getting the countdown happening. So it's time to find out whether SuperNoobs will be as successful on the offensive side of Himmelsdorf here, and whether the Team VN can pull off a good enough defense to draw this one out to a third game and a different map. Actually, I want to check what map we will be going to. If this one does go out to a third game, let's go ahead and have a look. So we will be going to Lakeville if this one does go into a third game, which is pretty exciting. So right now we've got 3 seconds left on the clock right here. We're going to be rolling out this time with the SuperNoobs on the attack. So starting off from the bottom in the AMX 12T, we have Hien. In the IS3s, it's going to be the last. We've got Ricky here and Ironhides. Also Kongsun in his IS3. The AMX 5100s up here going to be driven by Tangeroy and NT Lock. So NT Lock going to be heading up the top, and this is about as stock standard as, well, about as stock standard as the SuperNoobs play on Himmelsdorf. They do always like to send one of their AMXs up onto the hill. They do like to get kind of around there to the banana and try some banana pushes quite often. So really this is pretty standard play coming out of the SuperNoobs. So that's good for Team VN. They'll probably be expecting something like this, and in fact you can always tell because Team VN, they've actually got their tanks lined up for a nice little defense here on towards the 2 flag. So Jura here in his IS3 is going to be just waiting it out at the moment. On that corner we've got Milo VN just looking down there, and it's looking like, oh, it might not actually be a 2 flag push from the looks of things. So the SuperNoobs are thinking of maybe going towards the 2 flag, but instead we can see Hien now. Hien here is now on the 1 flag, and he's going to be tucking himself in nicely. Does get hit once by the Cromwell, but should be fine now. So he's going to be getting himself right on towards that flag point, and just has to be a little bit careful. Death Hunter VN does see him there. Gets dropped down by 122 HP. Oh, another one. So Hien, he's capping up the flag, but he's doing a lot of damage in the meantime as well. But one more shot should be enough to finish off Death Hunter, and there we go. Hien does it. So nice bit of play there in that tier 6 tank. And in the meantime, we are seeing the rest of the SuperNoobs rolling up towards that one flag, and we are seeing Team VN react as well. So flicking over towards the Team VN side, we're seeing these guys go all the way along, kind of all the way along the banana to come out around the streets where the SuperNoobs are hiding, and they should be able to get some nice flanking shots across on towards these IS3s. But Wishan instead gets a nice shot put onto him, drops him down to 76% hit points. So we've got T in hand here as well on 12% hit points. Not going too well for him. Jura in that IS3 on 80%. We've got Milo on 100%. And Rock on 17%, so he's not looking too good either. And it's looking like he might even be taken out by that IS3 over there that's just about to round the corner. Comes around, aims at Curry and does get tracked though. But the next shot from the last is going to finish him off right there. So the SuperNoobs, ooh, the last, look at that, 15 HP. One more shot's all it's going to take to finish him. But there we go, T in hand does manage to take down Ricky. Although Wishan takes down, I think that was, sorry, Wishan gets taken down right after that by the last. So the SuperNoobs looking very, very good at the moment. NT Lock taking down T in hand, and now Team VN, they only have 3 tanks remaining, 3 IS3s, one on 49% HP, one on 2% HP. Oh, make that 0 as Jura goes down, and Milo here, well, he's on 92% hit points, but he is not going to be living too much longer, I don't think, because there is a lot of angry SuperNoobs after him.
We've lost the track.
So he is probably going to be going down after that. Yeah, dropped down to 7% hit points there. One more shot, and he's dropped down to 0. So that is it. SuperNoobs take out the semi-final here against Team VN. Well played. And there we go. So that is just about it for that semi-final. They're well played to the SuperNoobs. And we can take a look at the team score there and see that the last did manage to do 2.4k damage, so good, fair effort there from the last. And, well, not quite as much, unfortunately, for the VN side. So GG's. Now, guys, we're going to be going off to another quick little break after that one. Coming up next is the 3rd place final in the ESL Asia Go4WoT Cup number 28. Don't go anywhere.